Hey everyone, this week a few questions came in with regards to appraisals. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the appraisal process, stick around. In order to give you a better idea about appraisals, I'll go ahead and answer the 5 big questions: who, what, where, when, and why. And please keep in mind this is from a real estate agent's perspective and not an appraiser's point of view. So what is an appraisal? An appraisal is the process during which we determine how much a property is worth. It is strictly based on factual information and market conditions. Who conducts the appraisal? A licensed appraiser, who normally is an independent contractor that is hired by the lending institution. Where does it take place? At the seller's property. When does it take place? Normally, during a real estate transaction, the appraisal takes place towards the end of the attorney review period as part of the financial contingency period. How long does an appraisal take? In order to conduct the appraisal, it can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. It's not long at all. It really depends on the size of the property. And all the appraiser has to do is walk through the property, take pictures, and gather the necessary information they need in order to come up with a proper value and assign it to that property. Why do we do an appraisal? Well, very simply put, to make sure that a property is worth what we think and say that it's worth, to make sure that the agreed upon price is a fair price for the buyer and the seller as well. And one bonus question here that I just thought of: are there any instances where an appraisal can be waived? And the answer is yes. To get the obvious out of the way, if it's a cash deal, there is no appraisal because there's no mortgage company involved. But normally, especially right now in the current market conditions, a lot of lenders will actually waive the appraisal if there's substantial equity being put into the property from the buyers. And normally that number is higher than 20%. If a buyer is putting down over 20%, there's a good chance that the lending institution might waive the appraisal. I hope this helps you a little bit to get an insight and understand the appraisal process more. As always, if you have questions, comments, suggestions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I will see you all next week. Thanks for joining.